Hey, welcome back to another version of Successful Money Management. My name is Linda Jacob. I'm one of the financial counselors at Consumer Credit. Today we're coming to you from the dry cleaners. Now, I'm not saying don't go to the dry cleaners. If you've got dry cleaning, by all means, take it into the dry cleaners. What we're saying today is don't get taken to the dry cleaners. And we came up with that because today I want to talk to you a little bit about what debt settlement companies are, how they're different from what we do, and exactly what you can expect if you go with a debt settlement company. So a debt settlement company, unlike Consumer Credit, they don't make payments when you sign up with them. When you sign up with Consumer Credit, you make a monthly payment. Every month we take that money, we send it to your creditors, so every 30 days, like clockwork, that creditor is getting a payment. They're happy. That's why they work with us. Now, when you go with the debt settlement company, you're going to be making monthly payments to them, but they're not sending it to your creditors. They're putting it in an account and it's sitting there. Meanwhile, your accounts are not being paid. So your creditors are starting to get cranky. They're charging you the interest rate. They're charging you late fees. And your balance is creeping up and creeping up. What they're betting on is that at the 6 to 8 month mark after not getting a payment, those creditors are going to contact this debt settlement company and say, okay, we want to settle this debt. So, for example, if you owe $2,000, they might come back and say, if you give us $1,500, we'll call it good, paid in full, in which they go to that account where they've been putting all that money you've been saving, pay the creditor and say, wow, aren't we great, right? Meanwhile, your credit score has tanked. And one other thing, they're going to ask you, that debt settlement company is going to ask you to sign a cease and desist letter that they're going to send to your creditors. And they do that so that stops the creditors from ever contacting you. So even if that creditor wants to offer you something better, they can't get in contact with you. Now they have to get in contact with that debt settlement company. But there's been a lot of research done on settlement companies, and I wanted to share a little bit of that with you. The report from the Center for Responsible Learning Research Group says the average debt in a debt settlement program increases by 20%. So if you put $10,000 into a debt with a debt settlement company, expect that it's going to rise up to $12,000. And they have really high fees. It's about 20 to 25% is the average of the enrolled debt. And guess what? They only have to settle one account in order to take all of their fees. Super expensive. You might have a tax on the debt that is forgiven. The IRS counts that as income. So you might have to pay income tax on any debt that is forgiven when it's gone through a debt settlement. And guess what? The New York Bar, their study shows that 1/3 of people that go with debt settlement companies were sued, and some even had wages garnished. Because guess what? These creditors do not have to settle. Some of them won't offer a settlement. They'll just go straight to court, and you're going to be the one that gets caught with that. We show that you have to just have discharged about 60% of your debt in order to come out ahead. And of course, there's a terrible impact on your credit score. Your credit score will tank. Now, when it comes to fees with these companies, I had a client come into my office. He was with the debt settlement company, realized what he had done. So I said, I can help you. We'll get you into our debt management program. We'll get in contact with your creditors and we'll start getting this cleaned up. I can help you. And he brought me in a statement from this debt settlement company that he was working with. So this client, he had deposited just a little over $3,000 into his account. He was sending in the payments and they were putting it into the account. Well, this company settled a debt for him and they paid out to this creditor $367 and some change. Then they started charging him fees. These are the fees that he got charged. Admin fees, $577.50. Overnight fees, $20. Retainer fees, $248.80. Service charges, $131.40. Service fees, $1,166.08. Settlement fees, I don't even know what that is, $2.95. And skip draft fees of $39.90. So my client paid in over $3,000. They sent $367 to the creditor, and my client has $471 left in that account. That's a debt settlement company for you. That is not what we do at Consumer Credit. We have monthly fees if you go into our debt management program. Averages maybe $20. It's a percentage of your payment, not of the amount of debt that goes in. There's a small enrollment fee, depends on what state you're in, $25, $50, $75. If you're a veteran, we knock it down to $10. Thank you for your service. But the important thing is that we send a payment every month to your creditors. So every 30 days, those creditors are reporting to the credit agencies, those credit bureaus, that they're getting a payment. And we save your credit score. So if you think you want to do debt settlement, you can do debt settlement, but by all means, you do not have to hire a company to do it. All you have to do is stop paying your fee, stop paying your payment, and eventually that credit card company, if they're going to settle, sometimes they might sue you, remember, but if they're going to settle, they'll contact you and you don't have to pay a company any of these ridiculous fees. So if you need some help with your debt, call us first at Consumer Credit. We want to get you into a plan. We want to keep your credit score. The average person on our plan, their credit score goes up 34 points on the first 18 months they're in the program. You will not see that if you go into a debt settlement company. So please give us a call at our office or message us right through our Facebook page. We would just really love to help you. We're a great alternative to those debt settlement companies. So we'll be coming back to you next week, and we're going to talk about one-click shopping. So watch for that one. Take care. Have a great day. Bye.